We're back with more Sid Mullenkamp, Demon Souls, Bowl Lore Terria. We're in Stonefang. We just made our way through like half part of it, the first half, I guess you could say. I want that item. What if that item is like the one that... Ow. What if that item's the one that changes the playthrough? You know? I need it. I need to know what it was. What if that one defines what this playthrough is about? You know? Who's to say? Anywho, we just got this elevator here in Stonefang, and as you might have just seen, there was a blacksmith down there. He's gonna help us out. We've also been collecting just an absolute boatload of upgrade materials here in Stonefang. And here's an interesting cool thing that I wish someone had told me on my first playthrough. You can ditch all this stuff. I pointed this out previously. You can throw all this stuff into your bottomless stockpile Thomas box from the menu, which is nice. But what's even nicer is you can still use it, even if you don't have it on you. Even if you're at this blacksmith and not the one that's at the place. The, what do you call it, place? You know the one. So anyway, hey, what's up with this guy? He looks exactly like the other blacksmith.
I haven't seen you around these parts. What does it matter? You need a blacksmith? Show me your steel. If not, head straight for the door.
Ooh, Agnarak, thank you for that. Agnarak just reminded me that I wanted to look at the soul of the Maiden in Black, but it's not her soul that's as important, it's the spell you can make with it. Check out my man's Infinity Gauntlet. Also, he's starting to be covered in scales, you can see. Barnacles, even.
I'm busy. I'm not here to chit-chat. Forging a weapon strengthens it and alters its character. Ores are transmogrified spirits. Their presence blesses the weapon.
So we can upgrade our Mailbreaker now. It can become Fatal. Fatal means it loses its damage, as you can see. It goes to 72 plus 9, but it gets 60 critical. So it becomes essentially a Hornet Ring infused weapon is what Fatal is. Fatal requires Marrow Stone. Alternatively, we could make it Mercury, which would give it Poison. Quality, which makes it scale better with Strength and Dex. Or we can just keep leveling it up the same way we're leveling it up here. You can see how upgrades suck right here. Okay, so if we were playing Dark Souls 1, we would be in the large Titanite phase of a weapon. Demon Souls doesn't have that. We're in the large Sharpstone Shard phase, but it still requires that we use regular Sharpstone on top of the other Sharpstone, which is just absolutely bonkers. We are just going to live through it and just use our, we're just going to live with the +3 Mailbreaker for right now. However, our short sword uses Hardstone, so we will go ahead and upgrade that. You can turn it into Crushing, which is Strength build. You can do Dragon, which removes scaling entirely, but adds fire damage. Or you can do Quality. We're just gonna do regular ass short sword.
All done. Then be gone. I work alone.
Alright. We'll leave this guy to his work. We'll grab this item. The Renowned Hero Soul. And remember, when we came here, I talked about those dudes that were throwing rocks around, and I said there was an item that we wanted to pick up. now we actually have the opportunity to go pick that up because those dudes are dead. And it is sticky white stuff. Except they changed the name in the remake because people were making fun of it. And they'd say, sticky white stuff, you know what that is. So in the remake, they did away with that stupid joke, and instead, we now have sticky white slime. Hey, what's up, Birdo? Yeah, we call that leaning into a joke. Alright. Alright. If you're watching here on Twitch and you're watching live, I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to gamble, okay? I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to gamble. I'm going to do a prediction, and you guys can gamble on whether or not... I always do this. I always do this. Does Saint still have it? Yes, never did. I'm going to give you 1 minute to gamble. And what you're gambling on is I'm going to go up this hallway, I'm going to turn right, I'm going to walk up some stairs, and then to my left, there's going to be an enemy there. And every time, I try and parry him blind, because he swings before you can see him. So I always try and parry him blind. You're gambling on whether or not I get that parry. You've got 1 minute, so go ahead. I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see if I still have it myself. But I'm also curious to see if chat believes I still have it or not. I know which way I would vote. If it was me gambling with my channel points, which are entirely worthless, I know which one I would go with. Currently, 256,000 channel points that yes, I will get the parry. 17,000 channel points that no, I will not get the parry. So if the smart money is on a no bet. A no pays out big. A no would pay out huge. And it's a pretty smart bet, if I'm being honest. It's a pretty smart bet. Because I only get to do, you know what I mean? Did you get the parry or not? First try. Okay. Now it's equal. Okay, now it's even. 278,260,000. So that's pretty equal. All right, here we go. Does Saint still have it? We're going to go up here. We're going to turn left at the top of these stairs and parry and no, I didn't have it. So congratulations. If you gambled and you said no, you just got a bunch of points. Congrats to the nopers, and may you burn in hell for not believing in me. Right in the throat. And then the little... Man, it's so hard to get that two-handed riposte. Look at the edge. Look at the edge. I think that crystal lizard right there drops hardstone. No, spider stone. That's for bows and arrows, I think. There's a big club over here, as well as some souls. Look at that great club. Great Club is one of the few weapons in this game that has hyper armor. hyper armor in this game is exactly that. Like, it's just hyper armor. It's, like, just an unstoppable... like, if you swing it, there's no stopping it unless you get hit and you get killed while you're swinging it. Or you get hit by something else that has... like, some weapons have, like, launch on them. Like, just the regular R1s will send you flying. And if you get hit with those, it can interrupt. But, yeah. Hyper armor pretty strong in Demon Souls. Not as... If, you know, if you're talking about high-level PvP. Obviously, a fast weapon is the way to go. But, if you're doing, like, invasions, you're just having some fun with casual players casually invading. What the shit? I put up my... Oh, okay, that was my bad. Oh, Lord have mercy. Hello. Don't kill me, bro. Oh god, he's still alive. What the shit? No big deal. Everything's fine. Hey. Sherzay has redeemed Solair's White Soapstone and given a gift sub to Sporkwad. Out of my wallet, I might add. But whatever. I guess Sporkwad deserves it. Welcome back, Sporkwad. Enjoy your emotes. Some sharp stone. Ooh. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. 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 Get shanked. They call him the Shiv, chat. They call him Sid the Shiv. Sid the Shiv Mullenkamp. Whoa! Oh my god! Oh, Jesus! Oh no! Grass, grass, grass! Ha 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 ha! You'll never kill me now, dog. In your face. In your face, dog. Some of this fresh spice. I'm out of fresh spice. Oof. That's no good. Alright. Oh, Lord. I reverse rolled! You can, like, accidentally reverse roll in this game. I don't know if it's a thing in the original, but in the remake, it is so easy to just accidentally reverse roll. They call him the Shivin' Man, 'cause he's been shivin', man. Why do you even have dogs in the mines? You know? Let's go into the lore mines, chat. Let's try and mine up some truth and some lore. Why are there even dogs down here? Whose smart idea was that? Oh, you know who loves being down in the mines? Dogs. I suppose the dogs are all around, They're all near officials. So maybe the officials brought the dogs down here. I guess, maybe. Shanked! You wanna get shanked? Shanked! Four sharp stone shards, nice. Ooh, that guy's got a bag. We love it when he's got a bag. We love a man with a bag, chat. Oh, Lord. That was a lot of damage. That's what you get. You don't even get the riposte. You just get shanked. Shanked and shivved. Shivin' and shankin'. Surprised I'm using the HUD? Me too. I don't know Demon Souls as well as I know Dark Souls 1. Think about when we were doing the Dark Souls 1 playthrough. At soul level 19, I got stuck on the Moonlight Butterfly, and like, Dark Souls 1 is a game I know pretty well. If we did no HUD in Demon Souls, I would be stuck on Armored Spider for like 4 days. So, we just used that lever, it poured some water, the water put out the, I'm gonna call it a furnace, whatever, the thing that kept the fire going. They were probably using it to do their stuff, you know, treat the metal, whatever. I don't know. I'm not a blacksmith, chat. I'm just a guy who plays video games. Poison resistance ring. We've actually got a couple rings. We should check them out. We got the Ring of Great Strength, bestowed to King Alaunt's Twin Fangs, raises equipment weight limit. This great strength allowed Bior of the Twin Fangs to wield a huge steel shield, a giant crossbow, and a hefty sword all at once. Ring of Herculean Strength. Long ago, Stockpile Thomas found this ring lying on the road. Raises item carry capacity. Poison resistance. Soft ring bearing a deep green seal. Increases defense against poison. Crafted by Jiri, known for his magic handicrafts and close acquaintance with Sage Frake the Visionary. The seal depicts a skull. I like to call him Jiri. I don't know what his real name is, but I like to say Jiri because that's how people where I'm from in Kentucky say Jerry. They say Jiri, and it's spelled with a G, so I say Jiri. Thief Ring. An ancient sapphire ring that conceals the bearer's presence from enemies up to a distance. Jiri and Freak are Norse mythology references, I believe. I think you're right. I don't know anything about Norse mythology. That's not true. I uploaded a YouTube video where I talked about Norse mythology, and I got it all wrong, but I'm not going to break kayfabe and admit that. So what I am going to say is I know a lot about Norse mythology, and I think you're right. And I'm not just saying that because I heard somebody smarter than me say it. Hey, what's up? Ooh, they don't take a lot of magic. They don't take a lot of magic damage. Would you stop? Shanked and shivved. Oh no, he whipped me. How dare you? Oh, look at him. They look so sad when they die. And I got his pants. I don't like his pants, because they look like MC Hammer pants. Only 90s kids will remember. I'm not a fan. But you know, they're I was gonna say they're not bad, but they are. They're bad. Never mind. I do like their gloves, though. I love their gloves. They don't weigh anything, and they look good. And you get the fingerless glove aesthetic. And we all love a guy with fingerless gloves. Okay, you said that the officials brought the dogs with them, but why are the officials in the mines? The officials are Boletarian nerds who are doing what Alant wants. So I think it stands to reason that Alant wants stuff from the mines. And the mines originally were a place where Boletarian people got their equipment from. So it stands to reason that they still want that equipment. They still want the stuff. Look at all these... Look at all these spider webs. Look at all these dudes. Look at all these dudes caught in spider webs. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool little detail. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we are about to get an absolute game changer right here. The Chris Blade. Or maybe it's pronounced Cree. I'm not sure. But if you've got 16 intelligence, this bad boy right here is a small ceremonial straight sword etched with numerous ancient runes. The sword serves as a catalyst in occult rituals, amplifies the damage dealt and received by magic. It looks like a mall ninja sword. I can't disagree. So, when we fought our first boss, we used fire. And when we fight this boss, we're going to use running away. And I know that these are very simple sort of gimmicks. But it's important to remember that Demon's Souls was like that first Souls game, you know? And as a result, also it's important to note that Miyazaki was inspired to make video games because of Ico, or Ico, however you pronounce it. A game made by the same person who made Shadow of the Colossus. Shadow of the Colossus is literally just a gimmick boss fight simulator. It's just all gimmicks all the time, right? And so Demon's Souls has that. And it's a big part of, like, the core Souls DNA. And you can say, like, oh, well, you know, they should have moved beyond that, or whatever. But I just think it's always going to be a part of who they are and what they do. And it's something that they're not, you know what I mean? Like, running from that at this point would be like running from any sort of, like, Kingsfield reference and stuff like that, you know, like the Moonlight Greatsword and things like that. I do think that they can be better at gimmick bosses, and Sekiro has some bangin' gimmick bosses, whereas Dark Souls 3 has some really bad ones. But this whole game is just gimmick fights. That's all it is. And they're very simple gimmicks as well. But that's, you know, like, you can still enjoy that. Oof. As I have recently come to learn, I think that the boss fights... Okay, I keep doing the wrong thing. I think that the boss fights, after doing these runs with, like, Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3, I think the boss fights are like some of the... Like, that's not what's important, you know? Like, speedrunning the game and challenge runs and stuff like that always comes down to how you fare against a boss. But what's memorable to me is... Oh no, he got me. What's memorable to me over the boss fights is just the encounters. Like, the encounters with, like, the enemies over the course of the level. So we're just hitting this weird thing on the spider. I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know what part of a spider that is, but that's the part we're beating up. Gross-ass spider, by the way. Really gross. Let's see if we can hit him with some magic on our way back. Oh yeah, baby! Ow! Damn it! Okay, that hurt. I rolled too soon. Oh Jesus, my dog! Why did you bark? Oh Lord! Go, go, go! Kill it! Oh no! Jesus! Oh, get fricked! Get fricked! Get absolutely fricked on! Not even close! Anyway, after doing a bunch of challenge runs, with Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3, when I started doing these, like, lore playthroughs, like these slow playthroughs, I really came to appreciate how much of my appreciation of these games is not tied up in boss fights, but instead tied up in just encounters with enemies that are fun, you know? And Demon Souls is kind of like, if you're willing to, like, give most of these bosses a pass because they're just old and outdated, gimmicky boss fights, you know, yeah, it's easier to enjoy the game. A lot of people are like, they wonder why the boss fights weren't improved in the remake. And again, I would say, like, who are you to determine what's better than what From Software did? I'm not saying this game is perfect. I'm just saying, if I were remaking this game, that's something that I would have to be cognizant of. Like, I'm making changes to a game that changed the way people made video games, since, you know? And that's a big deal. So, like, I'm not saying you can't improve it. I'm not saying that they shouldn't have, you know, they like, if they wanted to take liberties and change stuff, I'm not saying I would have been opposed to it. What I'm saying is I 100% understand their decision to not change anything. Because at this point, it's kind of sacrosanct, and you know what I mean? You got to be careful. You're going to make people mad if you don't change it. You're going to make people mad if you do change it. If you don't change it, you know, you can always just be like, hey, that's just what FromSoft did. That's not on us. You know, that's just what they decided to do. Anywho, it's the Archstone of the Armored Spider. Below the smithing grounds of Stonefang, the Tunnel City is a system of pathways that gave the city its name. Legend has it that deep inside, beyond the molten swamps, is a grave for dragons. Also, Lost in the Cosmic Sea, welcome back, and thank you for 13 months. Hope you're doing good. Hey man, I killed another demon. Did you hear about me killing that demon?
Have you met the last surviving monumental?
Yeah, that was last time, bro.
Those fools revived the old one on a whim. And now, they've trapped us here in the Nexus in a desperate attempt to undo their mistake. It's all a travesty, if you ask me.
Hey, I met a guy who looks like you.
I can forge weapons for you. Well, Ed's still up to his old ways, is he? Even the demons don't know what to do with him, hmm? Just a sightseeing. Back in my younger years, I had the strength of an ox. The miners would always ask me to clear out the bear bugs, which I pummeled with my bare hands. But even I couldn't beat them. So, I lobbed them into the lava pits. No, interesting. I can tell you're not going to last long here.
Did we get any new... We did. Let's level up. We also got the hard demon soul, the soul of the armored spider. What's interesting is the souls in this game don't tell us much, lore-wise. We get it all from the Archstones. Once we get Sage Frake, we can turn those souls into spells, though.
Are you begging for a magic lesson?
I hate you so much. I guess I'm kind of supposed to. These are pretty expensive. Protection is pretty good, though. An enchant weapon would help us a little bit.
I see. Suit yourself. Just ensure that
Yeah, I'll get on it.
Thou seekest the power of the soul, no? Then touch the demon inside me.
Are spells pretty good overall in this game? Yes. Magic melts this game.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
How many spell slots? There we go. I get a third spell slot at 18.
I keep the candles lit and serve the brave demon slayers. Art thou finished? May thy strength help the world be mended.
Alright. So, we can go into Stonefang Part 2. We could go into Boletaria. We could start Latria Tower. We could do the Shrine of Storms. We could do the... I always forget what this place is called. Blighttown 1.0. Valley of Defilement. That's what it is. Valley of Defilement. Alright, I've got 2,000 souls left over from my level up. How much were these spells?
Are you begging for a magic lesson?
5,000. Very expensive.
I see. Just ensure that you...
Very expensive. You know what I'd like to get is a rapier. I'd like to have a rapier, chat. Where is a good place to get a rapier? I'm trying to think. There's a good curved sword in the Shrine of Storms. There's a mace in the Valley of Defilement. There's a Mercury rapier in the Tower of Latria. There's an EP rapier in the Tower of Latria Part 2. Is there another rapier sitting around somewhere? I think you can buy the stock rapier from the noble's wife. There's an estoc in 3.1. So you can buy the rapier and the estoc in 3.1. Is that accurate? And Frake gives you Jerry's stiletto. You can pick up the estoc. Where is the estoc? I know where the Mercury rapier is. Where's the estoc? Oh, they're both they're okay. I know where they're at. Chat, tell me a little bit more about the difference between the estoc. Tell me a little bit about the estoc versus the rapier. What separates them? Besides range. Latria is the land of the Queen's Ivory Tower. A vengeful old man claimed the Queen's life and imprisoned any remaining royalty. The prison echoes with the resentful cries of its inmates, tormented by their inhuman guards. The stock hits harder and has a higher crit. Oh, also, I have to remember to not die. We're trying to get those pure white world tendency events, so I have to remember to jump off of something. There's no reason to use the rapier if you can use the estoc. What's the stat requirements for both? Because that will determine what I do with my levels. The stock requires 9 strength. Rapier requires 8. Well, I have 9 strength. So there we go. To the prison of hope. So here we see people locked up, locked away. Lots of terrible torture devices everywhere. Doors are locked. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be that item that we can pick up and use that refills our mana. I can't remember what it's called. The lady sells them. Am I being shot at already? Oh, I am. By the Cthulhu guards. This is mine. I took it. I got some wizard stuff. Oof! That range, though. So, if you're playing a faith build, and you have anti-magic field, you can make this area an absolute joke. Because those dudes can't do anything if anti-magic field is up. It's hilarious and great. So we got the key to the 3rd floor. We can open any of these doors now. However, opening these doors, if it's a room with dreglings in it freeze the dreglings, and you can't close the doors. And so if the doors are open, then the dreglings are out, and they stay out, and they never go back in. And when the dreglings are out, they are a pain in the ass, because they will totally get in the way and block your narrow corridors and things like this. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That quick! Are you kidding me? So we've got thrust R1s, big thrust R2s, two-handed, big thrust R2s, and poke R1s. That's the luck of the lore run, baby. That's the luck of the lore run. These lore runs are great for getting drops, chat. It's incredible. It's outlandish. How are we doing on Sharpstone? Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. We can upgrade the hell out of this. Let's go. Well, I don't even know if it uses Sharpstone. I'm assuming it does, but it might use Hearthstone. What do I know? So the Astak is a large rapier. Rapiers boast great damage despite their narrow attack range, performing well against metal armor and hard scales in particular. However, they are easily parried and do little to break an enemy's guard. They also permit the wielder to attack even with a shield raised, but are better used for parrying rather than blocking when wielded in the left hand. Oof! I got greedy. No, thank you. Jesus! Don't you do it. Uh-oh. Hey. Some fresh spice. We're gonna need that spice. That's good to get. Mercury Stone Shard. You alright, buddy? Apparently the kick... Oh, I understand. Apparently the kick on this thing, or the push, rather, is an attack. Hey, what's over there? Did it scare you guys? Are you guys scared? Sorry. I need to know what this is, though. Brightwater. That's the name of it. That item, I think, is Brightwater. I really like that if you kill something with magic, its entire body just evaporates. It's such a cool touch. One thing that they changed in the remake was the song that this lady is singing. Oh god, I rolled into that pillar. In the remake, she's singing Return to Slumber, which is one of the songs you hear at the end of the game if you put the great one back to sleep. The old one. And it's a nice touch, you know? It's like she's a noble. She's from a line of people. She's from a line of people who were probably raised, you know, with the hearing about how important it was that they watch over this archstone thing. And how important it was that they do their job and you know, guard the thing. So I really like it. I really like the it's a nice little nod to the game's own story. That she's singing that song instead of just humming some random notes like she did in the original game. This is the Brightwater, I think. Yeah, it was more ominous, I think, in the original. But like if I were in prison, I wouldn't sing an ominous song, you know? I might sing the blues, but I don't think I'd sing like an ominous horror show. I like the idea of her singing something hopeful to like lift her spirits, you know? I like it. I think it's a nice touch. All right, we're gonna go talk to the blacksmith real quick, and we're gonna upgrade this stock.
I can forge weapons for you for a fair price.
Yeah, it is sharpstone. Oh no! I need 4 sharpstone shards. Well, fortunately for us. Fortunately for us, we killed a boss. Prod my bro PL, I hope you have a good 4th as well. I don't have any plans for mine, really. Might try and get down and see my dad. My dad's birthday is either on the 2nd or the 6th. No one really knows when. Because he's old enough that... like, he's from a time before, you know, you got your birth certificate on the day you were born. He was born on the 2nd and got his birth certificate said he was born on the 5th, or he was born on the 5th and they got his birth certificate right, but he's not really sure. But he thinks he was born on the 2nd. He has 2 birthdays. Yeah, sharpstone, right? We need all we can handle because we're gonna need sharpstone shards forever. It's sharpstone shards the whole time.
If it be a blacksmith.
But now we can get a +5 a stock. Oh dang! I'm out of souls.
Don't waste my time.
There we go.
If it be a blacksmith.
Now we got it.
Well done.
All right. Now let's head back. Look at these loading screens, by the way. I've not played Demon Souls in a minute, so like it's been a minute since I was able to appreciate the absolute lack of loading screens. Some Augites of Guidance. Hey, it's another magician. Tons of, what are Iron Maidens, right? Doesn't seem like a great place you'd want to hang out in. Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. We're getting Noble's Lotus all over the place here. Oh no! Damn it! Trying to free aim with this thing. There we go. First try, baby. Run to the hills, run for your lives. Hell yeah. Actually, now that I can do this, let's do it. Crushing Battle Axe goes to storage. Pickaxe goes to storage. Great Club goes to storage. Wooden Catalyst to storage. Steel Shield to storage. And we don't really need the Mailbreaker anymore either. So, to storage it goes. Ow! Jesus. Oh, they are lighting me up. Protect me. I don't know if I can trust you. I'm sorry. Some fresh spice. Some dudes in some pots. What's up, dudes in pots? Y'all having a good time? Well, you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. Sometimes you do be a dude in a pot. They are pot men. They are ahead of their time. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's why there's pot men in Elden Ring chat. Maybe the guys in the pot made love to the Cthulhu guards. And that's how we got, you know what I mean? A forbidden love story. This guy wearing the assassin stuff. The black leather gear. Pretty cool looking. I love the look on their face as they come, like, out of the Iron Maiden. Like, that's so, like, the pain and so intense. I don't think so. Oh, shit! Okay. Alright, that hurt. It's okay. I'm alright. It's fine. Everything's fine. That's what you get. Give me my key. Prison of Hope, 4th floor cell key. Prison of Hope, 4th floor key. Ah! So, in Demon Souls, there is no poison buildup meter. It exists, but you're not privy to it. You don't get to see it, which is like I understand why they did away with that. But you know, if you want to talk about immersion, maybe it would be better off if we couldn't see it. You know, how do we know how close to bleeding we are, or how close to poisoned we are, right? Do what Toothless says? What did Toothless say? Free aim a spell into the wall across the gap. What? Free aim a spell into the wall across the gap. You mean over here? Or over there? Kree Blade is a usable weapon, but it's not very good. Which gap are you talking about? On the other... Okay, so... Like... You have to understand when you say the other side, like, it's relative. We're, you know what I mean? I don't know what you guys mean. The other big open area. As opposed to which open... What are you talking about? Across from the side you were on. Okay. I'm on this side. Are you talking about shoot a spell over here? Or are you talking about shooting a spell over there? Shoot a spell. Right here. Okay. Alright. I'll shoot a spell over here. Is that what you wanted? It didn't sound that crazy to me. The one where you were across from the gap that was here. Jesus Christ. Yeah, like... I don't know, man. I don't know. I hope that's what you wanted. I don't know. Okay, so we've got the key to this area right here. I am scared. You should be scared. Now, I want to take this dude out. Go get it! Uh-oh. Also, we got the key to this area now, and there's treasure in here. And you know I'm after that treasure. But I'm gonna use the short sword. Because I need, I need that wide arc. I know y'all gonna swing at me. Alright, so if you're playing a, get away from me! Murderers! I don't trust you! I can't stop breaking these dudes out of their pots! Anyway, if you're gonna play a sneaky thief, type dude, it's, you gotta get the secret dagger. The secret dagger, if you make it fatal, this thing is just like the one-shot dagger. It's a hornet ring infused dagger. It's absolutely brutal. It does all the damage. This versatile single-edged dagger is standard issue for the King's Spies. Slashing weapons inflict heavy damage on soft flesh, but have limited effect on metal armors and hard scales. Yeah, this thing is bonkers strong when it's fatal infused. Yeah, farming marrow stone chunks sucks. But I mean honestly, if you just want to like use it for invasions, you probably don't even need it fully upgraded to get the, you know, like one-shot capabilities out of it. I think Pinko used to run like a +2 or a +3 secret dagger, and he would like one-shot every phantom. Like no phantom lived. You know, phantom's got 30% less HP, but you know. I cannot get away from those dudes. I just want to backstab. Turn around, you creepy looking. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look at it. It's disgusting. At least they drop spice. He's got a little I'm singing animation. Oh, you don't have to stop singing on account of me.
You're still intact, aren't you? Where do you call home? Dear me, I shouldn't pry. Oh, perhaps you'd like something from my collection. I've known better days. I was once the wife of nobility, and I have some nice things to show for it.
Does all cops are bastards include the mind flayers? It goes double for the mind flayers. Rapier looks cool. Ooh. A buckler. Ring of Avarice. Obtain more souls. 50,000 souls for that. Oof. And she sells moonlight stone shards, which glow with moonlight and imbue weapon with magic. Well, I want to buy something from her because she's like, thank you. Now I can stay here a little while longer.
Thank you. Now I can stay here for a little while longer.
Man. She looks like she's been here for a minute. Although her headwear game is on point.
Oh, it's you. Before, there were many others trapped here, but they were driven mad and ventured above of their own volition. Redemption. There exists no such thing. The Queen banished that depraved old man from the land. He returned in strange golden garb with foul demons in tow. They pillaged great Latria, land of the learned, and shut us away in this prison. Since then, they've been feeding off our souls, telling us over and over that if we go above, we will be granted redemption.
So,
Well, that's quite... I wish to stay here, but I need souls to remain sane. As you know, of course.
so she's telling us that like they're locked up in prison, but only kind of. They're told that if they go up, that they'll find redemption, and she's like, but there's no redemption. She knows it's like a cruel trick that they're trying to play on the peeps. And we'll get to that, but she's absolutely right. So this dude was a cleric, according to his armor. And this dude was a jerk. Also a cleric. Magician. Or nobility? One or the other. The Ring of Magical Sharpness. It's a game changer, chat. Raises magic power, lowers magic defense. Crafted by Jiri, known for his magic handicrafts. Jiri. Old Jiri. We love old Jiri, don't we? Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. Jiri of the River. That's him. Speaking of old Jiri. We're about to find his friend. Hey, get down here. Hey! Get down here. What is wrong with you? Well, fine, alright. Hey! I really need that Noble's Lotus. It appears to be locked. That's him, though. That's that visionary sage Frake. So, she referred to this place as the Land of the Learned. And obviously this is a good place for a wizard build to go early on, because you can get a lot of stuff that will help your magic build. Prison of Hope, first floor key, and first floor cell key. The Sage Frake key. That's here, isn't it? And then the key for, what's his name, is a Pure White Tendency event in the next area, right? Am I remembering that right? I've never made an intelligence build or a magic build in Demon Souls, so this is a first for me, going through all this stuff. Frake's key is at the end. It's in the church. Okay, cool. Thank you. This ball of dude up here sucks. And we've been going for a minute, so this would be a good place to split up our VOD. And when we come back, I mean, we're not going anywhere. But when you VOD viewers and YouTube viewers come back, we will be fighting a big ball of dude.